Hello, I am happy to report that I have made substantial progress on the Virgin Mary in the desert with melting penises. Oozing penises. Oozing cactuses. They're just cactuses, okay? So here she is. And I know it doesn't look like substantial progress, but this is actually the most difficult and most crucial stage of pretty much any drawing that I make, is when I'm laying down the ink lines on the central figure or multiple figures, because it's difficult. There's a lot of back and forth. I'm making final decisions about things, and if I mess it up, I'm gonna basically have to start the whole thing from scratch. I'm still not sure about her face. Let me show you closer. At least she doesn't look like an evil sock monkey anymore. But I'm gonna come back tomorrow and give it a second look. This is honestly why my drawings take so long, because I always have to come back the next day and give it another look and think about this and think about that and do a million drafts, which I guess is good, and it is part of the process. And honestly, this is also, even though it's the most difficult part, it's also the most fun part in a way, because there's so much tension between how the idea is turning out and my vision for what it could be. There's just like this push and pull and like, oh my god, is it gonna come together or not? And I'm actually happy. I think part of the reason is because I've drawn this cloth before. I have drawn the folds of this cloth before. And it's funny because it was actually the last time I did a figure that was similar to this. It was almost 3 years ago. And yet I had like muscle memory of like doing particularly this part. I'm trying to show you, particularly this part of the cloth. Like, it wasn't too hard, but there's still a lot of things that I want to solidify. And now that her main ink lines are done, the rest of the scenery and everything will kind of just go through her. And then once all those lines are done, then everything gets filled in. So that's the plan. And I have a time crunch for tomorrow. I have to be done with this by 3 o'clock. Oh my god. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen because I actually need like at least 8 hours. I would say minimum. There's gonna be a lot of detail. But I also still have to go and do some writing, so that's something I'm kind of putting off. But I just have to recognize the first draft is just gonna suck. Like, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be really cringe. And hopefully it will eventually get better. And that's all for today. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and as always, the finished artwork will be sent over email. Good night.